The Nintendo Direct Showcase is here. Well, their partner showcase, they're not their real showcase, it's the partner one. And we're gonna go over about 5 to 6 trailers that I kinda skimmed through and wanted to actually watch and see what they're all about, see if they're good or not. And then at the end, we're gonna give you the review of what I thought about the partner showcase and some things I'm thinking about what's going on with, the video game systems and games in general for 2023, 2024, and the future as well. So let's get into it right now and check out the first video as we speak.
Originally released on the Nintendo 3DS system, the first Monster Hunter Stories game returns, now fully voiced and in HD. As a rider, you'll befriend and fight alongside monsters in turn-based combat to confront the black blight that plagues the world. Many familiar monsters from across the series are included. Plus, you can browse artwork and listen to music in the newly added museum. Take flight in Monster Hunter Stories, soaring onto the Nintendo Switch system this summer.
So another remake.
On a peculiar day, Yen Sid's mischievous mirror lured Mickey Mouse into his workshop. Finding the magic paintbrush, a curious Mickey creates a mess and becomes trapped in a magical wasteland inhabited by forgotten and rejected characters. The platforming adventure, Epic Mickey, returns in a faithful remake of the beloved classic.
Another remake.
Explore this unusual dimension, using the magic brush to shape the world with paint and paint thinner on the path to become an epic hero. Disney Epic Mickey, Rebrushed, launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
All right, so before we go any further, so first off, the Monster Hunter, that was a 3DS game getting remastered into the Switch, which I think is just ridiculous that they're doing a remaster on that game because it's too many games that are just being remastered and not making anything new. And I know it's a partner showcase, it's not their actual direct, so I was excited to probably see Punch on and stuff like that, but that's Nintendo's, so obviously I wouldn't be in this direct. Now, the Epic Mickey Rebrushed, I like the one on the Wii because you actually had you can either use the nunchuck or there was a brush one they're able to use, which I actually had. I gave the Wii to my daughter. I think she beat it already. I never beat it at all. So I am excited to get this game since I have not beat it. This one I'm pretty excited for. Monster Hunter, I don't know. Come on, man. Let's check the next one that we got.
Fight in iconic battles from across the Star Wars galaxy in this collection of 2 classic games. Up to 64 players can strike back against familiar faces in massive online battles. This collection includes additional playable characters such as Kit Fisto and additional maps like Jabba's Palace. Plus, battle as your favorite heroes or villains in Hero Assault. Play as Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and more on maps including Death Star and Naboo. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Come on!
So, before I go any further, the game, I actually have Star Wars Battlefront. I think it's the Squadron one. And it kind of pisses me off that they're redoing another one of it. And they didn't do anything else to the new one that they just came out. I mean, they did a lot to it, but they could have just continued with that one. Maybe done some more DLCs. Maybe with this one coming out, maybe do a DLC with it. But I don't think that it's really worth what they're going to be coming out with. Star Wars Battlefront will be $31.50. All right, you save 10%, right? So it's $31.50. It comes out March 14th. $35 for a remake game that I have on the PSP, which I mean, yeah, you can play with 64 people, things like that. I don't know why, but let's get into some Snow Day right now with South Park and see what happens.
Snow Day! Come on, Butters! Let's go, Stan! Snow Day, everyone!
Welcome to South Park. as the new kid.
All right, you're on now, new kid.
Join Cartman, Stan, and the rest of the gang to save the town in this co-op action game. Choose from a wide range of iconic South Park items and cosmetics to customize your character however you'd like. Once you're set, it's time for battle. Take on an avalanche of enemy factions in solo play or online co-op with up to 3 friends. Grab your gang and head into the fray in South Park Snow Day. Launching on Nintendo Switch March 26th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
It's snow day, dude.
So with that game, they already had obviously the game coming out on PlayStation. And I'm not sure if it's coming out on Xbox. I think it is coming out on Xbox as well. I want to kind of know if you can actually cross-play between all 3 systems because, I mean, if I were to get it and the graphics are pretty much identical on all 3 systems, I will probably get on the Switch due to the fact that I can actually travel with it. Yes, I know they have the PlayStation Portal, but I think this one's going to be a lot pretty cooler because I can actually travel with my Switch, but if it has the same type of graphics as the other 2 systems. So if it has crossplay, they might have something on with them on that one. So, all right, so let's get into the next one. And we are skipping some games out here, so I just want to see the actual main ones that I would enjoy. So just in case you guys are trying to wonder. But there are chapters below so you guys can see every single one, and we'll give a little bit of an analysis on each one.
Break, build, and battle your ultimate Gundam in Gundam Breaker 4. Choose from over 250 base kits. Combine and customize their parts to build your very own mobile suit model, known as Gunpla. Then put your creation to the test in a variety of combat missions. By defeating enemies and acquiring new parts, you can equip more abilities to craft the ultimate Gunpla. Plus, you can show off your builds and snap pics in the new diorama mode. Prepare for battle when Gundam Breaker 4 launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
All right, so now when it comes to Gundam, that game actually looks pretty cool. I actually enjoy what they're trying to do with that game. But I'm a huge Code Geass fan, and I played one that was kind of like that. They had a bunch of different Gundams and all that, and Code Geass ones were in there. What I would like to see is why don't they make a Transformer-style game like this? I think we already have a Gundam game that came out on Steam. It had a good fad for a little bit, and then it died out. I know I mentioned I actually like this one on Wes's stream, but actually watching it now, it kind of makes it seem like it's not anything out of this world. If I were to see what the price on this game is as well. Gundam Breaker 4 was a mobile game that was released in 2018. It was on PlayStation 4 and Microsoft Windows, and now it is coming to Nintendo. That makes it even worse now.
Let's get down to monkey business. The newest entry in the Super Monkey Ball series rolls onto Nintendo Switch. Over 200 brand new stages await with optional motion controls. Using the new Spin Dash move, you can blast over obstacles and create shortcuts to victory. Have a ball with friends and family in 4-player local co-op. And up to 16 players can battle online as they tilt their way to be the top banana. Be the first to the finish line in race mode.
That's pretty cool.
Grab the falling
I think that'll be a
banana
cool
in
thing for like a Fallout type of thing, like a
Team up to
community
take down
games.
robots in
So like
Robot
my
Smash
friends that do a lot of
and more.
Nintendo streams, this might be something pretty cool for them. Pricing wise,
Ready to roll,
is
tilt,
what's gonna get them.
dash, and party in one appealing adventure when Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
It looks like it's a remake. It is $50. $50 for that game. All right, let's see this one. Nice graphics. I mean, it's kind of showing you what they can actually do on the Switch, which is an older system, but
A mysterious underwater world is yours to explore in
Kinda
an all-new new Endless Ocean game. Welcome to the Veiled Sea,
That's one weird
a
shark.
location known to very few people. This unexplored region changes with each dive, offering new things to discover. Up to 30 players online can plunge into the ocean's depths together. Share your discoveries with other divers and exchange a friendly greeting while freely exploring the vast ocean.
What? So here's a snorkel. It's like going to snorkeling without going in the
There are
water.
over 500 different species of marine life to encounter. Some of them are creatures thought to be extinct, and others may be mythical.
It looked good in the beginning. Now it just looks very like PC-ish.
What will you
When I was a
find on
kid.
your undersea journey? Endless Ocean Luminous launches on the Nintendo Switch system May 2nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
All right, so we just saw the whole entire partner showcase, and honestly, like we said, it's a partner showcase. It's not Nintendo's games, you know. So I was, you know, trying to shoot for like Punch Out or like a new Mario game or anything like that. I feel like this partner showcase was just terrible. Yes, we got things like, hey, look, we're going to be getting Grounded. We didn't show the trailer for that because Grounded's been out for Xbox. Xbox announced that it's going to be going to their system. Cool. I would like to see Hi-Fi Rush. But now when I see this, it kind of makes me wonder, like, what did they give us? Because you look at games like Monster Hunter Stories. I don't want to play a 3DS game now on the Switch when literally we have Monster Hunter taking over on PlayStation and Xbox, you know, the Monster Hunter World. Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed, that was probably the only one I actually enjoyed. And there was another one that we didn't actually see, which was actually Contra. I know Wes talked about it. I saw a little preview of it, but Contra, Operation Galuga, they only show like maybe like 5 seconds of it while they're like playing some other music to it. Why didn't they show more of that? I know the demo's out. We'll probably play the demo to see how the game is, but that's the type of game I want to know because Contra is cool. You know, it's a game that a lot of people know from back in the day for the NES, the Super Nintendo. So I think that should have been a little bit more of a push for them. I don't know why they didn't give us that a little bit more in that one. But I do feel like a lot of these games, pricing wise, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Look, man, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm not about to play a game that I have literally on my PSP. And honestly, God, it's terrible graphics. You didn't remaster any of it. You're just, hey, look, we're just going to bring it back again. Finding out that Gundam Breaker 4 is actually a game from 2018 on the PS4 kind of tells me that Nintendo doesn't have the power to bring out anything that's a PS5 or Xbox style type of gaming. We also saw Super Monkey Ball, which I think is way too overpriced at $50. That is ridiculous when you have games like, you know, Fall Guys, you have the one that everybody's in a little ship. You have so many games that are community games, and I don't think everyone's gonna be paying $50 to be playing this. So it's gonna be very hard to get like a community together to play this. You know, you'll be playing with other people that you don't really know, but it's more of a community game, so I don't really like it when I see it. What's the other one that we saw? And the last one that we saw, honest to God, Endless Ocean. It looked fine in the beginning, and then at the end, it kind of reminded me when I had a PC. Remember those old floppy disks and you put it in, and you're playing like games like Myst or all those other games that had like the cool graphics, but like kind of rendered a little bit, or where you're playing like Zoo Tycoon or anything like that on your old PCs. It kind of reminded me of that, so I think that that one falls very, very short. And I know the other day, me and Johnny had a very discussion while he was streaming about Nintendo and really not coming out with anything new. Well, we beat Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which literally took me about 6 hours. And honestly, it took me 6 hours because I didn't play on, you know, the easy mode where you can die a million times or anything like that. I played on the regular mode. We beat the game. We didn't 100% it, but there's not much to do in it. And the game is $50. You then have Luigi's Mansion 2 from the 3DS getting remastered, and that one's going to be, I think if it's not mistaken, Johnny and me said it was, I think, 50 or 60 bucks. Why would I pay for that when I could just go to GameStop, buy it for 25 bucks, stick it into my 3DS, which I still have, and just play it on there? Or just get the emulator and, you know, play the emulator version for the 3DS. It makes no sense that we're getting all these remake games and remastered, if you want to say. And I really do feel like the studios are running out of ideas. And I don't get anything wrong, you know, and I know we had like a discussion about like, oh, if you don't like the game, just don't buy it. And I understand that. It's the fact that our studios not knowing what to make anymore. And it's getting to that point because we're not getting anything new or fresh or anything exciting. We're getting the same old thing. Sorry. Last of Us. Let's remake that one. This game. Let's remake that one. Let's remaster this game. No, we want something fresh and new. And then a lot of these studios that are giving us fresh and new games are falling short because I think studios like Xbox and others are pushing them too hard to try coming out with them. We've seen it with Ubisoft. Ubisoft has failed time and time again. Skull and Bones doesn't have more than 1 million players so far. Prince of Persia, people are falling off of it. Diablo 4, people aren't playing it anymore. There are so many games that are coming out that are just dying very quickly. And I think it's gotten to a point that we need PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo to sit back and go, look, we need 3 big titles that are not remasters, brand spanking new, that's going to get us where we need to get to. Princess Peach is coming out very soon. Do I think it's going to be good? I don't know. I have been asking for a Punch-Out game. I don't know if people say, well, why Punch-Out? You had it for the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and the Wii. It is time to bring back that game. I think the game will do very, very good. If you have Dance Dance Revolution and it's doing amazing, why not bring Punch-Out, which will do amazing on its own as well? With, you know, the characters you have, bring some new characters. See if maybe one of the boxers wants to be in it. Maybe get a Canelo Alvarez, maybe wants to be in the game, or whatever. You know, who knows? Or, you know, even McGregor will be in the game. Well, not McGregor, but you get what I'm saying. Mario, you can get Mario to come out with another game. You know, maybe a new Mario Sunshine. You know, the last one that came out, Mario Wonder, was pretty cool. But I think we need something more fresh, more different, more that people are going to want to say, yo, that's what I want to play. Star Fox is another one. Why haven't they come out with a new Star Fox game? You have Super Smash Bros., all these characters in there. You can make endless games. You have the characters. You know, Johnny was playing Earthbound the other day. Why not remaster Earthbound or make a brand new Earthbound? I'm excited for Visions of Mana when that one comes out because I like Secret of Mana. So when Visions come out, I'm going to play that because it's different. And I think that's what's going to happen is Nintendo's going to start seeing the studios, seeing what happens there, and if people actually jump onto that, I think they may start coming out with all these older games. I do like, you know, you see PlayStation, they are going to be doing a Twisted Metal game coming out, which I'm super stoked about that. So we need to start sitting back, realizing what brought us to where we're at right now, and give the people those type of games. That way they can enjoy life. You know, Sega's doing the same thing right now. Sega's releasing 5 new games, all remastered. They got, you know, access to Alter Beasts, Kick a Million, Eternal Champions, but they're remaking them to a totally brand new game, which I think that's what people want. So I'm excited to see what's going to be happening. I would like to know in the thoughts of what you thought about the partner showcase, because it wasn't a direct showcase. For Nintendo, do you think Nintendo is really just falling off the high horse? Do you think Nintendo's waiting until the new Switch 2 comes out? Will they announce the new Switch 2 with the their actual direct? And if they do, which games would you want them to announce? Because that's a huge thing. You can't just announce, here's a Switch 2, but not give us 3 or 4 games that's going to showcase what the system can actually do. So that's just me. That's just me in a nutshell, what I think about this direct. But yeah, there we go. And make sure to check out that video popping out right there, guys. Thank you.